Hey guys!
Welcome back to Ellen Unfiltered.
Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button.
Yes, before we even start, go do that right now.
Yeah.
So to start off, how was your week?
Guys, I just had to call the cops.
She did. We're 2 hours
2 hours
late.
behind schedule. Because I went to Starbucks with Ram and I locked my keys in my car. And I live like an hour and 15 minutes from here, so my parents couldn't just drive me the spare key. I mean, they could have, but it would have taken forever.
Yeah, you'd still be waiting.
Yeah.
The cops had to break in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. That's okay. We're here. We still made it. Other than that, how was your week?
It's been good. I worked every day, unfortunately, but I made a birthday cake for Gwen.
Yay! Did she love it?
She did. She started crying.
When was her birthday?
May 11th.
It's June 6th.
I was like, I'm so sorry that I forgot. Well, they just put me on birthday duty. Like, it just got assigned to me, so now I'm on top of it. And
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I worked a short week this week. I only worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because Monday I had the Driver Air concert.
So hot.
I don't think I've recovered. I think I'm still recovering. I died that night. It was so good. It was so good.
I wish I could have gone. Oh my gosh.
I almost didn't go because I had the worst headache ever, but I sucked it up and it was so worth it.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
It was so worth it. But
guys, between her going to see the Austin Moon and Tate McRae, I mean, shoot.
I know, Tate McRae's in October. You were right. It's October.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm so excited. But, okay, do you want to go right into the...
Yes. All right, guys.
News. Read the first one. It's kind of
Segment
crazy.
1, we're going to do hot news because I'm chronically online. And
No, me too. And there's some crazy stuff that's been happening lately.
yeah. So, to start, Vanessa Bryant is pregnant 5 years after her late husband, Kobe Bryant, passed away in a plane crash with their oldest daughter.
Yeah, that was going around for a while.
What do you think about that?
She just got online. She dismissed the rumors on June 1st.
She did.
Through an Instagram story featuring a meme of Rihanna floating in the water, holding a drink and flipping off the camera, and she captioned it, "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant, and having fun all summer."
So she's not pregnant. But does she have a new...
I don't know. See, I saw that people online were saying it was with his best friend.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I think even if she has moved on, it's been 5 years, and I'm sorry, but yeah, she loved him, but also, how long are you supposed to wait before you can
she's got to be able to move on
She
and
has
live
kids.
her
She
life.
has young kids. She needs to be happy. I think she should find someone who could potentially be that father figure for those girls.
I think so too.
So
as hard as it is, especially because he was so famous and their family was so famous, it's like everybody else thinks they need to have an opinion.
Right.
Which it is kind of like, I can't say that if I were her that I'd be able to ever move on. That'd be so good. Hard. I mean, if she can, that's all you can have, right? You can't be mad that someone's happy.
Yeah, because who is it? I forget her name, but her son just passed away. He drowned in the pool.
Yeah, on TikTok.
And I pray that she's able to move on from that for the sake of their youngest son who they just had. Because they have a baby. Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for that.
I don't either, but I'm hoping that...
You get Snapchat notifications on your computer?
I do.
What the heck?
Everything comes through, yeah. Anyways, next.
The rises in the cost of living, yeah, so we're all just gonna end up living in cardboard boxes.
I will say, my gas has gone down. It was only $37 to fill up my tank today.
Gas was really cheap in Gaylord, too, and Melissa and I were just there. So,
but houses
that's promising.
And groceries.
Yeah. How are people like you and me, young adults, having to, grow up right now in the society and try to, go off on your own and start a life? It's
like how do you do that?
Damn near impossible.
I'm gonna personally email Trump and be like, can I move in with you?
I was just talking to Jai the other day. I said, how do I, if I call the White House, what are the odds, I get put on the phone with the president?
I think I would. I'd be convincing.
There's, 0. Okay.
All right, I might totally butcher this name, but the La Boo Boo toys.
Yeah. What even is that?
They're
Who created it and why are people buying it? I'm sorry. I can't jump on board. I can't do it.
No, they're so popular. So many famous people have them and they're Have you seen the way they smile?
Yeah, no, they're like, I don't like it.
I don't
it's
like
not
it.
a smile.
It should be not hot news, because
if we can figure out how to insert a picture of one,
we'll put one up.
We'll insert a picture.
Yeah.
They're terrifying, and they're so popular right now. I feel like kids shouldn't have them.
No, and even adults are putting them on their purses.
I don't get it.
I
don't like those things. You read the next one, because I don't really know who this is.
Okay, so the massive following of Ken Craddock, that goes along with the kid who I can't think of her name. I'll insert it if I can find it. But whose son drowned. That was one of her best friends. And so her living, she's not as big as that girl. She actually is like not very big at all. She's starting out. So her living, she has to keep posting because she doesn't have all that money. And so the girl actually blocked her because she's been posting, and everyone, it's just so back and forth. Some people are saying she's being like not emotional about it, and she has moved on too quick because she was there when it happened. Is what I was told.
She's still just like posting like it never happened.
Yeah, pretty much. But like I think she made a comment. She's like, it's not my place to share that story, but also this is my job. This is how I feed my kids.
Yeah, no.
So I kind of think she has every right. I think she waited a whole week before she started posting again. Like, she took that week off and she gave that to them.
Yeah.
But then it's like, how long do you wait before it's acceptable for you to go back to your job? And like, it wasn't.
Right. Like, there's really no good time.
Right. So.
I do get where the mom would be upset though. You know what I mean?
I get both sides, but I think at the end of the day, she has to feed her kids.
Right. No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, because it's work, you know. You have to, for people like that, you have to look at it as work.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, this next one, girl, let's get into it.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Hailey Bieber sold Rhode to Elf for $1 billion.
That's a lot of money, first of all.
She is a billionaire.
Let's talk about that, because I think I don't like Elf products. I use their lip gloss sometimes, but I think their stuff makes me break out.
I've never used it.
I don't like it.
But I might have to try. And Hailey Bieber we trust.
We do. So I'm hoping that either Rhode products become cheaper because they're now affiliated with Elf, or maybe Elf will become higher quality.
I know.
But still be affordable.
Sephora, though.
I'm excited. I kind of want to try it.
I know. I haven't because I'm too broke to try it, to be honest. But
in Hailey we trust.
In Hailey we trust.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because she didn't start Rhode that long ago.
Right.
Like, was it 2-3 years ago? Mm-hmm. And then just automatically just was successful instantly. And I never thought, like, Rhode is her middle name, you know?
It is?
Yeah.
Hailey Rhode Bieber?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that. I don't hate it, because obviously it's Hailey Bieber. She can pull it off, but
yeah, that's her middle name, so that's where it came from.
I had no idea.
So it's like all her, you know? So I was just so surprised to see that. But she started this, let's say it was 3 years ago. I think maybe it was 2. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. But she sold it for $1 billion after only 3 years. Like, that's crazy.
Wow.
Good for her.
She's doing amazing.
I know. I saw people were saying that she was selling Rhode so that she can become a billionaire and leave Justin.
No.
I don't think.
She seems so happy.
I love Justin Bieber. I absolutely love him. I'm not for all the hate. What he's been posting recently has been a little bit confusing. I just think he's just random, like, weird stuff. Like, I don't know. I think he's losing it. Well, all this stuff with P. Diddy just became public, like, not that long ago.
Was he a part of it?
Yeah, he was one of the victims, you could say.
He was a victim?
Yeah.
Oh my, I thought you were gonna, okay.
And so that all became, like, public not that long ago. And
he's
a new dad, and he can't go anywhere or do anything without everybody talking about it. Mm-hmm. And I think that, like, I think he probably just needs therapy, to be honest.
Which, yeah, he signed up for it, because I'm sure there's people who are going to say that, but also it gets to everyone at some point. Like, the kid, Leroy.
The kid Leroy, yeah.
I don't think that he's bad. Everyone's been commenting on him and Tate because he is, like, he doesn't like to talk to the press or anything, but he's just shy.
I love the kid Leroy.
I do too. I love both of them.
I was a fan before he was famous.
I just like, baby, I'm back. That song. Literally my favorite song of his. Alright.
Anyways.
JoJo Siwa confirms new relationship with Big Brother co-star Chris Hughes.
Anybody else Is this not insane to you?
It is, and I think, here's the thing. First of all, I hate to say this, but she's, like, normal.
I like JoJo Siwa. I honestly do.
No, you don't.
I think I do. I don't.
Now or before? Because when she was coming out of that water, no, you didn't.
I think I always have. I think that, like, I just listened to her on a couple podcasts, and it really, like, put in perspective for me, like, where she's been coming from. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
Me see.
I don't see the hate, to be honest. But
you don't see the hate.
She came out as gay, and that was, like, her whole personality for a long time. It was,
everything.
And so I was just, and she had a girlfriend when she went into Big Brother.
So she cheated, yeah.
She had a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Did she cheat? I don't know. I think nobody knows if they did something on the show, whatever, but I know when she got off the show, they broke up, and then now their relationship is confirmed, and I just would have never.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for him. If they're happy, I'm happy. That's fine. But at the same time, I would have never put those two together.
No, I wouldn't either. And I think everyone's big deal is the whole age gap thing. But I'm like, they're both adults. I think once you're past the age of 22, who cares if you date a 50-year-old man? Like, honestly, like, okay, not. Do you know what I mean though? Like, why does it matter if there's a big age gap?
I think
she's an adult. I think she's 24. Actually,
the age gap isn't even the thing for me. It's just
I just have never liked her.
Like Chris Hughes and JoJo Siwa together.
Did you see Dance Moms?
I never got into Dance Moms.
Well, my sisters did. That's where my hate started for this girl, because she was on Dance Moms and she came in like later. She just joined the team and she thought she was better than everyone. And the star girl, Maddie Ziegler, I love her. And she tried to like constantly one-up her. Girl, you aren't Maddie Ziegler. Like,
I never watched Dance Moms, but I
will say, I think the hate is being taken so far. Like, I don't like her music and I would never go to her concert, but also why are we hating on her for every, like, she's a human being, and also she also grew up in the public eye. She had a contract, which is why she had to be all sparkly and stuff. Right. And it actually just ended a year or two ago. Right. And so now she's like able to she's an adult and she's able to like be herself. And so it's like, she can be a fish in the water. What? I can't. No. Are you bullying right now? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, all right. This is really random, but this will be hot takes, guys, because I thought of this when I was walking out of the gas station, and it was raining, and it smelled really good. I like the smell of rain. Sue me. No, the smell of rain. No, that's a real thing. Like, it's good, and I can't describe what it smells like. It just smells like rain. Like, I wish I could put a hammock up when it's raining, and it has, like, that, like, just a light sprinkle, and it smells good. Yeah. And I could just lay there. And this is the same for the smell of the freshly cut grass. This morning, love it. I was getting out of my car this morning to walk into work, and there was a guy mowing the lawn, and it just instantly, something about it, it's like serotonin. Yep. It smells like summer. And then the smell of gas. You had that one. I hate it. You hate it? Yes. It gives me a headache. I hated riding the bus in middle school because, oh, guys, I couldn't do it. Instantly wanted to throw up. For as long as I can remember, have loved the smell of gas. I used to, until I started riding. And maybe, I don't know if it's just the gas that they put in the school buses, but it gives me such a bad headache. I love it. I'm a fan. I don't know why, but I do like it a lot. I really do like it a lot. Pineapple on pizza. I'm going to say absolutely not, but I've never tried it because that grosses me out. Why would you do that? No. Pineapple's supposed to be cold. I don't like fruit. Wait, did they warm it up on the pizza? Yeah, it's like cooked on there. No. Now I hate it even more. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's like cooked on there. I'm sure I've never heard of anybody who's putting cold pineapple on top. It's like usually cooked on either way, it's a no. I've never tried it, but things that are supposed to be cold have to stay cold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't belong on warm things. Yeah. If that makes any sense, because no, thank you. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that one whatsoever. Matcha. Can't jump on that train, I'm sorry. Okay, here's the thing. I only like flavored matcha. If you drink plain matcha, you're drinking grass. Do you do the lavender one? Is that what you do? I do lavender matcha, and I think I would like the strawberry, but I hate strawberry flavored things. I don't know why. It's just weird. I hate the artificial flavor. But I love it.
What are you drinking right now?
Lavender strawberry. Oh, wait. It's different, guys. It's different, I swear. This strawberry doesn't taste like... Do you know what I mean, though?
No, I know what you mean.
Like, if I go to, like a strawberry sucker... Yeah. Oh, my gosh, I hate that.
I'm that way with grape. Artificial grape flavored things I don't like at all.
The only artificial flavors I can do is grape and cherry. Blueberry?
I like strawberry, blue raspberry, orange.
Green apple I can't do.
No,
I like orange, sour. Actually, yeah.
I love orange. Like, I'm always going for the orange Starburst.
But you don't like oranges?
No.
That's so weird.
The smell. I like the smell of...
Like, guys, I couldn't have oranges my entire freshman year of college because Macy didn't like the smell of them.
See, I didn't say you couldn't have them. I just let you know that the smell of them made me want to die.
She told me about it, so then I was like, oh.
When we'd go on, like, vacations or trips as a family, like, when I'm growing up, my mom would, like, pack cuties, you know? And my sisters or my parent, they'd peel one open, and I'd literally have to stick my head out the window. It's that bad. Like, I thought I was gonna die. I hate the smell.
All right, guys, to go off of matcha, oat milk. I love it.
I don't have an issue with it. I like oat milk.
But a lot of people think that it's just a trend. How is oat milk a trend? Like, I get that oat milk kind of goes with matcha. However, I don't know. I think matcha's trending right now. I think a lot of people are drinking matcha just because it's aesthetic, which I don't get because it's
That would be the only reason I ordered it. Actually, that's a lot. I won't even order it because that's disgusting.
So,
but no,
I got matcha today. Lavender matcha.
Gross. But what was I gonna say? I feel like I get oat milk in my coffee, but but I feel like
I like the taste of oats.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. But I feel like the only reason I started to get oat milk in my coffee was because I saw that other people did it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, but then I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, call me crazy, but I like the grainy taste of oats. Oh my gosh, I could eat plain. I've never done it because I don't want to eat uncooked oats. But I just like, that's what oat milk tastes like to me. It's like uncooked, I don't know, I love how it's grainy, but not in a gross way.
Yeah, no, it tastes grainy, but it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to try to do overnight oats. Have you seen those, like the recipes online?
I did them back in high school and I didn't like chia seeds, and so I didn't like it, but now I don't have
chia seeds don't even taste like anything.
It's because I saw that, like, it was when there was bugs in them. Did you see that? No. It was like my senior year of high school, bugs were like, no thanks. People were finding bugs in it, but now it's good. So
they don't taste like anything, and they're good for you. Like when I get my acai bowls from Tropical Smoothie, they're so good. I get the Nutella one with no blueberries.
Yeah, I get the Nutella one from Snickerdoodles.
I've never gotten an acai bowl
so
from there. I'll
good.
have to try it. Okay, I'll read the next one. Taylor Swift's re-recordings are better than the originals.
The thing is, I like Taylor Swift and I used to be a huge fan of her, but I don't keep up on all that.
I'm not as big, I like Taylor Swift. Yeah. But I'm not considered a Swiftie.
I could not tell you what I just couldn't tell you the difference right now. I'd hear it and I'd be like, I mean, maybe if I sat down and actually listened to it, I'd know, but... I
think her originals are better. Not for any other reason. I like her original lyrics, like, better than, why am I drawing a blank on the name of the song?
Is it Love Story?
Better Than Revenge?
Oh, yeah.
The original lyrics for that, I like better than her re-recorded version.
Snow on the Beach, I love.
Yes.
Because it was in the summer I turned pretty, and it makes me, I love it. I don't know.
It takes you back to the summer I turned pretty.
Alright, next. Reality TV stars are the real influencers, not TikTokers.
I think almost all reality TV stars, the popular ones, become influencers. But there's a lot of influencers that have never been on reality TV, so I don't agree with that one necessarily because it's both. I think if a lot of influencers go on reality TV because they're an influencer, and then a lot of reality TV stars become influencers because they were on reality TV. Does that make sense?
Yes, because Leah, she wasn't. I mean, she kind of had social media, but not really.
She wasn't. Yeah, she had like a couple thousand followers, like 100,000 or 200,000 or something, but she got out of the villa and she had over 1 million. I was so excited for her to get out of the villa.
I know.
Because she thought everybody hated her. She was so down bad in there. Guys. And then I was so excited for her to get her phone back and see that she was the people's princess.
She's so happy. And I love it. And I think in that case, go ahead. Be an influencer.
Yeah, and we're going to get into this season of Love Island. a little bit later. But, okay, last hot take. This one's crazy. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach. AI-generated music will win a Grammy by 2026, and it won't be weird. Like, it'll be normal.
I don't think I've ever heard AI-generated music.
People are using AI for everything now. And so, like, Benson Boone's Moonbeam Ice Cream song, he came out that it was, like,
That's stealing.
He was messing around with AI. And that's where it came from. He's like, I don't know what it means, but it sounds cool, which I love him for admitting that. But I have a feeling that people are going to use AI to write songs, and they're probably going to win a Grammy, and they're going to become so popular, but it's not real because the computer wrote. You know what I mean?
I have a theory, and like, give it 50 years maybe, AI is going to take over the world, and it's going to become this big machine that kills us all.
I'm kind of scared.
No, me too.
I contradict myself because I use ChatGPT for literally everything, but I'm also terrified of it because why?
Imagine like going, and I hate it now because you'll go through to a drive-through and sometimes it's AI taking your order. Not like but it's like
it's computer.
Computer. And then sometime, imagine in the future, let's say, I don't think it'll ever go this far, and I hope it doesn't. But imagine you have to get surgery, and it's a machine, like a robot that's AI. You know.
I know. And would I trust that more or less?
Less, because I feel like I'd rather have human error than a machine, because at least if it's a human error, they are trained to know what to do, whereas if it's a machine, they'd be like, oh, she's dead. They'd be like, Mayday. You know that machine, the oil machine that has to clean up the oil? That makes me cry every time I see it. We're gonna insert it if we can figure out how to, because it's this machine, it's like a tourist thing. And it literally has to clean up an oil spill, and it's been doing it for years, and it's so tired that it goes slow.
Oh.
Like, I can't. I'm gonna have to show you after this because it's so sad.
Have you ever watched WALL-E?
I hate that.
Oh, I used to love that movie. I haven't watched it in so long.
I think maybe wait, is that the thing with the
WALL-E, the
hairless
movie?
Alien? Is that what it is?
No, WALL-E is a movie with the robot. WALL-E and Eva. They're like robots.
Isn't there a thing in there that goes WALL-E?
Yes!
And it's the alien thing. There's an alien in WALL-E.
Okay. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm trying to
We're gonna have to figure this out.
We're gonna have to look
at
a different time. But we're gonna start. We found this new little game that we're gonna play. It's called Cancel It or Crown It, and we basically just say these trending things, random topics. We say whether we need to cancel it, get rid of it, or crown it. Keep her around. We're a fan.
First, fake freckles.
I can't do them, but I think they're so cute on other people.
I agree. But what's wrong with them? I have natural freckles, so.
Yeah, not me. I love...
No, I hate that one girl on social... The one who just got,
If you tell me that you hate Kayla Malik, I'm going to lose it.
I don't hate her, but I hate her fake freckles.
I love her. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
I love her too. But guys, her freckles need to
No, sometimes I'm like, girl, but that's just her style, and I love it.
It is, but
I still think she's so cute.
I think I want fake freckles, but there's a few makeup vlogs that she's done where she does blend them in, and I think it looks so good on her.
She just
but sometimes she throws it on there, and it's like, okay, you look adorable.
She does it with henna. But I like it.
Looks like moles on her.
But it's her. It's her style. It's her. She loves it, and I love her, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I love people have freckle pens now.
Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah.
I think I used one for graduation actually. Rum had one.
Did you?
But I like blended it in with my finger so it looked.
Yeah. Like kind of smudge it in there a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to try one. I've always been so jealous because like Sadie has such pretty freckles in the summer.
Does she?
Yeah.
I've
always wanted freckles. Jagger gets them all over his arms and back.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Okay.
On my feet.
Your feet?
It's weird. My body just gets freckles, guys. Like my stomach gets I don't know. Really? It's so weird, but
I think they're so cute.
Yeah, I love it.
I love freckles. Okay. Big messy claw clips. I'm a fan. I wear my hair in a claw clip every single day. I have my hair in a claw clip right now.
I love it. Why not? If you have a problem with, I think. Actually, no. I'm no wrong.
We're supposed to say. Okay, we're crowning fake freckles. Are we?
Yeah.
We forgot that part.
I think they know.
Yeah. Okay, big messy claw clips. Crown it.
Crown. Because why? What's wrong with it?
I love it. That's all I do.
Imagine if a guy. Now, if you're a guy and you're wearing my grandpa who has long hair. Imagine him wearing a claw clip.
If you're a straight male with long hair, you can't wear a claw clip. No. I'm sorry.
He's like 80, so he's allowed to.
He actually does?
No, he just has, like, he wears a pony. Like, it's
okay,
like...
ponytail,
yeah. No,
I thought you were saying
no.
I was like, girl, take that out of his hair.
I'm actually gonna be like, Grandpa, I got you this. To hold up his 3 strands of hair. Love you, by the way. Alright, crowning it. Okay, soft and hard launch being used like a strategy. What does that mean?
Like, you know, when people come out with a relationship or something, they'll make a post like, hard launch.
Guys, when I have a boyfriend, I'm gonna be like, about time, and post them.
Yeah, no, I get it. I like it. I think it's so fun. People are like, I think the argument here is that people are like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to say it's a hard launch, and then it's not going to make it so bad, you know what I mean? Or a soft launch, or...
like, just coming out saying that you're with them. I think if you are
It could be for anything, and be like,
I mean, you're like, I love it. Yes, go ahead and do it, but also, if you're with someone to do that, like, why, like...
It's, for me, it would be impossible to hard launch anything because I just have to run my mouth and tell everybody everything about my life.
I feel like if I were to do anything, it'd be a soft launch. Actually, that's a lie because I can definitely hard launch something, but I'm the type of person to post on my photo dump every week, so you would see bits and clips of him, and then out of nowhere, it'd be like a full picture.
Like, that would be the soft launch. Yeah. It'd be like in a collage of 20 pictures. Right.
Yeah.
On Instagram, there's like a picture of, Right. That'd be considered a soft launch?
Yeah.
And then like the picture of you and him on your main, like that's a hard launch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do a soft launch. I have no problem with either though.
I don't think we're canceling it.
No. I love it. I love going on social media and be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Like, shut up. Yeah, no, I'm thinking.
Unless he's like sleeping with 4 different girls, and that's a problem. Don't hard launch a guy unless you know that he is loyal to you, because I think I've seen a lot of TikToks where girls do that and then finds out that their man is actually another girl just hard launched him last week. Like, this is crazy. Like, oh.
Okay, drinking iced coffee or any iced drink, no matter the season. Crown it, love it. Dead of winter, blizzard, me and my iced coffee against the world.
Guys, I wish I was an iced coffee drinker because it's so aesthetic, and if Starbucks coffees weren't $8, I'd get it just to take pictures with it. But I hate coffee. But I like matcha, so I feel like it's fine.
Yeah.
But I think I hate when people are like, you can't have ice cream in the winter.
Yes,
why?
I can, and I will.
Yeah. I don't get the whole season thing.
Dairy
enjoy
Queen,
what you want.
Dairy Queen closing in the winter? Please don't.
Yeah, why? I'll be there every day.
Right. Oh, should we go get ice cream before we watch the next episode of Love Island? Yeah, we're totally going to do
Alright, girl-boy math. I think if you don't believe in that, then get out. I'm not going to be friends with you.
Because the way that girls' brains think so alike, it's crazy. And the same with guys.
Guys, I'm like tearing up thinking that we're getting ice cream after this. I want to start right now. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay. I can't.
Okay, I'm dead.
Alright, yeah, I think crown it. I've never heard of boy math though.
Boy math is like, I'm blanking.
Should we ask Jagger?
What's an example of boy math?
Like, would it just be like, oh, I need new brakes, but I just work 12 hours, so it's free? I don't know. I can't think of boy math.
That's literally girl math.
That is. So I think boy math is girl math, but it just is with boy things, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, let me...
Because for me, if I buy a $60 shirt and then I return it, which just happened, I had to call Macy about it. So I bought a shirt and then I ended up returning it, and I had free money on my credit card. Like, because it just counts as free money after that, so I can just buy whatever I want.
Okay, let's see.
Or cash, it like doesn't count. Boy math is their height.
Okay, boy math is treating success in a video game as an equivalent to accomplishment in real life.
You know what, pop off, because when I win Fortnite, guys, I'm so happy. I feel like I just won president.
Boy math is thinking that owning many sports jerseys means you're athletic.
If that is what you guys are doing for boy math, then no. Get out. Just get out if that's... Girl math makes sense. If that is boy math, that makes no sense. Delivery fee justification.
Boy math is looking up everyone's net worth and then dismissing it as not that much when it's substantial. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. But anyways, there's an example of boy math. Yeah. I think that's inevitable. It's just how our brains work, I think.
It is.
Crowning it.
Crown.
We love her. Okay. Blocking someone as self-care.
Amen. Do it more often, guys. If you don't like someone, or if you think, like, if someone just rubs you the wrong way or they look at you wrong, block them.
No, literally, because if it's going to help you in your mental health, do it. If they're not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form, hit that button.
Guys, I know it's so hard because I'm a people pleaser. I want to make people happy, and I'm scared to hurt people's feelings, but I actually recently just learned it's so easy to hit that block button, and I love it.
I don't think I've ever hit the block button before.
Really? You should look at my block list. I have just blocked a lot of people.
Oh, that's funny. I block like spam numbers that won't leave me alone.
I don't think I've ever blocked a phone number.
Oh, you're talking like Snap?
Yeah. Like
Pretty
Instagram,
sure I have like
Snap.
Team Snapchat blocked because they irritate me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I've never really had a reason to yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, this is what I'm so excited to talk about.
Love Island. Season 7 started. First episode came out Wednesday. I
have a few things to say.
Randomly during the day, I'm like thinking of what are they doing right now in the
right.
villa? Like, what are they doing at this exact moment in
the
villa?
Because they're there right now. You can go too.
I know, but I feel like that's in like LA and like
probably
New York and stuff. And
no, I'm talking about there's people that went to the island and they sat and watched that. It was posted. I'll have to find the video. Yeah.
I did not know that.
It was taped off in the corner, and they got to watch them film it, and they got to meet the people.
Okay, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They did a new way of coupling up this year, where all the guys stood on a heart, and the girls got to pick 2 guys that they wanted to make out with, and at the end, they got to choose who they wanted to couple up with. But just because a girl picked him and was coupled up with him doesn't mean that the next girl can't steal him away.
I think if there's more than one, the one thing I would have changed about that is if there was more than one girl trying to pick the guy, I think the guy should have been able to choose between both girls.
They've done that before.
Have they? Okay.
Yes.
Because I hated that Yulissa was just able to take, spoilers guys, but
yes.
She was just able to take Ace, and you could tell he was so not happy about it. But I'm glad that she didn't take Jeremiah because, I mean, I'm glad that she took Ace instead of Jeremiah.
Jeremiah kissed her on the cheek. Okay, so Shelly went first. There's a girl named Shelly, and she went first, and she kissed Austin first, which I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
And then she kissed Ace, and she chose Ace, and then I can't remember who went next, but Yulissa went and kissed Jeremiah,
and he gave her a kiss on the cheek.
Yep, and then well, hello, and then kissed Ace, and then stole Ace from Shelly, which left Shelly with Austin, but Shelly chose to kiss Austin the first, so it was just, I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, so she took it well, but she did.
I think she's very mature, and I like her a lot.
I do too.
So at the end of episode 1, our couples. Oh, he's got food on his face.
Anyways.
Manners. So at the end of episode 1, our couples were Yulissa and Ace, Alandria and Taylor, Shelly and Austin, Huda and Jeremiah, and then Bella and Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I like Nick
a lot. Nick. No, here's the thing. I like him, but I hate that he sat down and told Bella that he wanted to keep getting to know her, and he practically made it seem like he wanted to stay with her, and then without even telling her, he chose.
He stood up. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get into.
And he knew that she was gonna pick him because he had a conversation with her about it. So
yeah,
that makes me so mad.
Later, Ariana, who was the host, came in, and then they played this game where everybody's blindfolded, and then if you wanted a chance to kiss somebody outside of your couple, you'd raise your hand, and then they all started doing sneaky stuff and kissing each other, but nobody knew who was kissing who.
Huda and Jeremiah stayed true to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 2 new bombshells came in, and that's when we were introduced to.
They weren't even good.
Sierra and Charlie. You don't think so?
No. Compared to Miguel and.
I know, but you have to try to not compare them to last season.
Okay, but Charlie, I think he's not bad looking, but I don't think that he's, oh my god.
I don't either, but
and Sierra, I think she has a funky face.
I like her.
I like her, but I don't think she's a, oh my god, bombshell, but they can only get better,
she's gorgeous.
Right? Okay.
But it's so hard not to like miss season 6.
No,
yes.
I think I just like Huda and that's it. Like, and Bella.
She likes Bella. I can't figure it out yet. Or I've only watched 3 episodes is all that's out right now.
Everyone hates on her because she's so like Gen Z, but also what do you expect? Like nowadays?
Yeah.
And everyone says that she can't stand how she talks. If you don't like how Bella talks, then how are you listening to Austin? Because I can't stand Austin. But Bella just talks like a girl. Does she not?
She talks like
She talks like a girl's girl. That's what she talks like to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Something about the way she talks.
Sometimes I'm like,
makes me want to punch somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes she gets on my
nerves. I do think she's gorgeous, and I do think that she's really sweet, and I love that she has her morals and her values, and she's sticking to them. But at the same time, this is Love Island. Like, let's get free.
I think if she meets a guy and she's with him for more than one coupling, I think she would jump right into it. I just don't think, like, what happened with Nick. I mean, imagine if she would have made out with him or done this or that with him, and then he just chose a different girl overnight.
So, that's what we're going to get into next. So, 20 minutes into episode 2, Ian Sterling, who's the, like, voice person, it's like, Yulissa has left the villa. And it's so crazy because all these things came out about some stuff she was saying and some stuff she was doing on a podcast before. Yeah. And it was all over the internet. Like, Love Island didn't do enough research. They didn't pay attention to who they were casting, yada, yada, yada. So it was a lot of backlash on Love Island, so I'm not surprised that they kicked her out.
Right.
And so that left Ace single. And then there was a recoupling that night, too. And so... And everybody, if they wanted a chance to couple up with Sierra or Charlie, they had to stand up. And nobody stood up for Charlie because the girls were staying loyal. Every single man, except for Jeremiah, who's with Huda, stood up to recouple with Sierra. Which, you can't be mad because it's day 2. You know what I mean? And
it's day 2, but also don't express to your... I'm going to say partner, even though they're not. Yeah. But don't express to them that you are going to try to... keep getting to know them and then go ahead and cut. Like, the thing with Nick, I do like him, but the thing is that he knew that she was going to pick him. So it's not even like he was just going for it. He knew that it was going to happen, and he told Bella, like, a few hours before that he...
Yeah, he should have been straightforward and honest, like, hey, I'm feeling her a little bit more. Rob. Which he was saying it's 50-50, but... it's always...
He needs to just be
No, straight. He said it's 49-51. Do you remember that?
He said that to the guys, not to her.
I know, he said it to the guys, and he should have told her that so that she wasn't, like, absolutely caught off guard. But I think as viewers, I don't think any of us were caught off guard. I knew he was going to stand up, and I knew she was picking him.
Yeah.
And I felt really bad for Charlie. I don't know how... Shelly didn't get up.
And they had that conversation, too. Shelly talked to Charlie, and they had a whole conversation about how she wanted to... He's so cute, guys.
He's being sweet.
About how she wanted to get to know him better. And then they made eye contact, and she just sat there. But then who was it?
Austin
got up.
I'm like, Austin, you haven't talked to her
But
yet.
then Shelly talked to Austin, and they agreed they wanted... I can't. I love Shelly, but I'm just like, girl.
It's kind of a mess right now because it's all so new. And... Well, Alandria, or Huda was, like, sticking up for the girls, like, she said, y'all are a bunch of grown-ass kids or something like that, or we need to find y'all, and then she said something about we need to find y'all real men or something, and then Alandria kind of, like, made a comment and was like, girl, like you don't need to do all that, like, we're gonna have a chat later. And it really, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why was she saying that? Like, Huda was just sticking up for everybody, but I do understand where Alandria's coming from, like, I do understand where she's coming from, like, girl, like, just stop, like, it's not that deep, like don't make it a big deal, like, but also we all just met. Yeah. But I think she should have never said something like that in front of everybody. Like, she shouldn't have ever said it, but I do understand why she felt that way. But in episode 3 they all cleared it up, like, Alandria was just saying, like, girl, like, trust me, like, we're gonna talk about it later, but, like, just not here, you know what I mean? Because
they wanted to gossip about it and stuff, and they weren't able to do that there. I just think that Huda was coming from, she had talked to the girls, and she knew what the guys had said to, like, those girls, and then when the guys stood up, she was, like, pretty much kind of how we were, like, the guys kind of just lied, which, yes, you need to, like, get, like, experience,
there's nothing wrong with being like, hey, I want to get to know her because it's literally day 2 or day 3 or whatever day it is for them in there. It's episode 2, episode 3, whatever it was. I don't remember. They all blend together now. But yeah, Huda was coming from a place of being a girl's girl, which I'm a fan. I really like her. I like Jeremiah. I think something about I don't trust him fully quite yet. Something about him.
Did you see that TikTok that he posted before he went to the villa?
Something about they trust me with the baby, or why
he was babysitting a baby, and he goes, why the F would they trust me with the kid? Someone come say or something.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh,
he doesn't know or didn't know yet that Huda was a mom. But the end of episode 3 last night, it kind of ended with Huda telling Jeremiah that she's a mom, and then it kind of like him kind of like having a reaction, and then it just ended, and there was no preview for tonight's episode. There was no. I was waiting for the tomorrow night, and there wasn't one. Oh, I was so upset.
I think everyone's saying that he acted like that just because he thought that she was trans, which, if that's the case, valid. But I hope that.
Oh, okay, baby. I know.
I hope that he just is good about it, and I hope that he doesn't.
But I do understand, like, I do understand why it could be a deal breaker for somebody to not be ready 100%. To date somebody with kids. And I also understand why she was nervous to tell him, because she already likes him a lot. And
don't mind the cat, guys.
Taka,
just let him lay down.
You're just being so lovey today. What was I saying
about the kid?
Yeah, so I understand why she was so nervous to tell him, but I also felt like she needed to tell him right away because. But I understand why she was nervous. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done in her shoes, but I'm really anxious tonight to see what his reaction is.
I'm so nervous, guys, because I love them so much together.
Yeah, me too.
But also, at the end of the day, I think she should be proud to say that she's a mom, and she is, but I think it's okay for her. Like, imagine if it was night one and she was like, I am a mom to a 4-year-old. I feel like a lot of the guys would have maybe just been like, oh, let's not. I don't know. I feel like it's valid for her to wait.
I've seen multiple TikToks about this. There's speculation that Ace knew Huda before the villa through her content, because she's a fitness coach and content creator gym. She's pretty famous on TikTok. And he knows that she's a mom, which he respects. This is why he told Jeremiah not to put all his eggs in one basket, and why he's been low-key beefing with Jeremiah because he wants Huda for himself, and he's playing the long game. What's going on? Is he biting your feet?
Yes,
Taka!
My foot fell asleep.
Did you hear that though?
Yes. I don't want.
That's kind of crazy. That's just a speculation, but that would be crazy.
Ace,
especially because Ace and Shelly knew each other from outside the villa too. So I'm like, what's going on?
Ace and Huda to me give brother sister vibes, and I don't want them together. I think he'd be a good uncle, but not a good stepdaddy.
Also, this is so bad. When Huda and Nick were sitting down talking, and Huda was like telling Nick that he needs to be upfront with Bella. Why did they look so good sitting next to each other? I'm just a fan of his. I think.
Oh.
And I'm a fan of hers. But I do kind of get, like, red flag a little bit that Huda and Jeremiah were so into each other and so all in, like, from day one.
I think after maybe the second day she should have told him. Because everyone was saying at the one...
About the kid, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she may have waited a little too long, but also they're in there to have fun, so be it. Okay, everyone is hating on people asking this question, but I want to know. I'm not saying she's a bad mom. And I think she should be able to do what she wants.
Where's her daughter?
But who's her daughter with? Everyone's saying the dad, but I'm like, she's
or her parents or something, like family of some sort. I would imagine. That's what I was wondering that myself. I'm wondering why. Well, I'm wondering if anybody will ask or if that will come up.
When I saw the TikTok that you sent me about the extra bedroom, I thought that it was out of context, kind of, and I thought that it was saying there's an extra bedroom at the villa that no one had access to, and I thought she brought the kid to the villa. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I was excited to see the kid.
She said she lives in like a 2-bedroom apartment, and Jeremiah said, what's the extra bedroom for? And she's like, we'll talk about it later. And he's like, what? And she's like, we'll talk about it later. And he's like, okay.
So like that makes sense now, but when I didn't know it was about, when it was about the apartment, I thought that she brought her kid, and
that'd be kind of crazy. Imagine her daughter's just like hanging out in the villa.
She'd be in the pool with her floaties. That'd be kind of cute, though. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
And
not a place for kids. No. Watching like everybody make out with each other would be kind of crazy.
Just let her stay in the hideaway.
Yeah, for real. Oh, that girl would have so much fun in there.
Yeah, she
would. But they played a game in last night's episode where they had to rank who they thought. They had to rank people from the least to most likely to, or the most amount of something. And they did, for example, this is crazy. Austin.
Oh my god.
His numbers were insane. Was it his nude count or his body count was in the thousands?
Both were
thousands. Nude count was thousands.
Yeah.
So he sent thousands of nudes, and his body count was like way over 100. Taka's shedding. What the heck,
bro?
Anyways, that was crazy to me. All the girls were shocked by that because he gives like innocent and sweet, but he's not at all.
No.
And then Charlie.
Oh my god, yeah.
Charlie's like, I've sent 0 nudes, none, but his body count's over 100. I'm like, make that make sense. That somebody's lying here.
Actually, I believe that. Because some people just don't send nudes.
Right, but...
Me.
Well, right, but something about I think he's lying. I think...
Well, because a few other guys did lie.
Yeah, because Nick, like, he thought, like, how many times have you cheated or whatever? Like, it said 0, and he was like, well, it's 1. And they're like, why are you lying?
Right. And then I heard that Yulissa lied about her age. That was another reason why she got kicked off. She's actually 32, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been seeing.
Oh, my
She said she was 27, and apparently she's actually 32 because her family just celebrated her birthday and posted it on social media.
Why are people lying?
Right.
Like people aren't going to find out.
Right. Like, I don't know.
But I do wonder when they play those games like that, though, like, how many people are just making up numbers?
Thousands is crazy. I don't know.
Man, yeah, that really stressed me out. And then they had the audacity to be like, oh my god, hooked us up with 2 guys in the same night.
Yeah, what? I think that her comment was kind of crazy. Like, would I have said that? Absolutely not. Like, oh, the first one just didn't satisfy me. Okay, girl. But, I mean,
valid
facts. But she could have just been like, oh no, I just, like, I don't know.
Yeah, she could have been like Shelly, where Shelly's just like, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they had the audacity to, like, act like that was such a big deal when their numbers were literally insane.
Which I will say, I thought that everyone was going to act like it was a big deal when they found out that, is it Shelly who was with girls before? Or was
yeah, she's with girls.
And I thought that some of the guys would kind of be immature about that, especially because they are acting immature, but they didn't care. They thought it was fine, which I'm really glad that they didn't judge her for that.
Yeah, no, I would have been.
Because I feel like some guys would be like, what?
I know, some guys just aren't mature enough to handle that.
Agreed.
But, yeah. Any other comments on Love Island? I'm so excited. The new episode comes out in 8 minutes.
Yes. Alright, guys, we are going to do Blocked and Blessed.
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do blocked first? What's blocked this week?
Blocked this week? Wait, you do blocked first, because I don't have...
My blocked this week? Oh. Okay, I have 2. 3. So, same as last week, the construction, it's a nightmare. I have to park even farther away from work now and walk my little happy butt. It took me 12 minutes to walk from my car to work and then from work to my car, and I get an hour lunch break, so that is 24 minutes of my lunch break taken up just walking to and from my car. Not a fan.
No.
So that's one. Second one, yesterday I got home from work and I dropped my Wawa on the ground, and now she's all scratched and cut up, and I am very upset about it. Third one happened today. Story time. I've noticed my Band-Aid, and I haven't told you about this yet. So I'm at work today, and I'm like going through all these files, and I'm sitting at the desk, and I'm whatever I'm doing, and I go to pick up the files, and I somehow, on a piece of plastic, absolutely not just paper cut, not just a little scrape, sliced the tip, like right here on my pointer finger, sliced it open, blood everywhere, spraying everywhere, all over everything. And I'm not kidding. All over everything. It was a disaster. And it hurt so bad, and I'm pretty sure, I thought I was going to bleed out. I thought I was going to die. I'm pretty sure it's down to the bone. I didn't think I was going to make it. I'm in a lot of pain. And I'm right-handed. And then I couldn't like use my mouse because they're the Apple mouses, so they don't have like the rolly thing. Like, it's all just like from touch. And I don't have touch with the Band-Aid. So I'm like trying to use my mouse with like my middle finger. And I'm also using my mouse with my other hand. It was a disaster. That happened to me today. That's my blocked. I'm done ranting now.
My blocked is...
You beat that. I'm just kidding.
I don't really have anything. It's been a pretty good week. The fact that I have to wake up at 6 a.m. is just...
You locked your keys in your car.
Well, I talked about that already, but I locked my keys in my car. And, guys... Wait, I had something.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Taka.
Oh, the fact that the Tate concert is not until October, guys.
I know, I'm stressing, and everybody's having so much fun, and I'm feeling left out.
Like, I'm just so annoyed that it's...
But we have a lot of time to think of an outfit, so that's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna order mine soon. And then my blessed, I just came up with something, is... Oh my god, I lost it again. Go ahead.
My blessed is just that I got to see Ross Lynch and experience him in person.
It was... I got it.
Unreal. And I've posted about it 90 million times.
He was
so I'm sure you've seen.
Stage.
And the thing is that he knows that he looks good. and he knows. He knows.
Is he single?
I actually don't think so. I think he's got a girlfriend. At least last time when he was on Jake Shane's podcast, he was kind of talking to somebody, but they were keeping it private.
Okay.
But I don't know any update beside that. But he did also mention that, like, he never knows anybody's intentions. Because, like, for example, the girl sitting next to Alyssa and I at the concert, she was like, don't judge me for being a fake fan if you catch me recording and not singing because I'm just here because he's hot. And I was like, okay, valid, but...
That's crazy.
I feel bad. Like, and I think it also bothers him that, like, people do show up and then it's not for his music. But at the same time, it's like, take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Because he knows he looks good.
I mean, he's doing that on purpose because he's rocking that stage. Alright, my blessed is, guys, I'm doing a lash lift and tint next week, which you'll see
exciting.
But I'm hoping I like that, but if I don't, then I'm going to be getting eyelash extensions, which I'm so excited for that I'm probably going to get them either way.
There's no way you're not going to like the lash lift and tint. It's like wearing mascara and curling your eyelashes, but you don't have to actually do the work.
But so's having eyelash extensions.
I know, I had eyelash extensions junior year of high school and I loved them, but
Did they damage your eyelashes?
Yes, actually, I bawled my eyes out when I decided to not get them filled anymore. I lost all my real eyelashes, and I was really nervous that they were never going to come back. And
was it because of the lady you went to, or was it just...
I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
But, I don't know. Yeah,
they're back now.
There's more professional people who
did
do it. I'll tell you. I'm not going to say it on the podcast, I'll tell you. That anybody would know who I'm talking about.
But that is my... blessed. And guys, just like last week, Macy's discount codes to all of her little things are going to be in the description.
If you want some discounts for some stuff,
yeah,
you can use my codes, use my links. They're also, you can click on the link tree that's in my Instagram bio or my TikTok bio.
Which we'll list our socials down below too.
Yep, and all my socials and all my codes are in there, and then we'll list Lillian's too.
Yeah. And then also, don't forget, every Sunday we drop a new podcast.
Yes.
So we will, subscribe, guys.
Subscribe.
If you made it this far, just hit the subscribe button.
And we're just going to keep getting better. So.
This was a good week.
This was a good week. It was a good week.
Wait till I cut my hair, guys.
She's on one about cutting her hair, but mind you, last time she cut her hair, she cried about it until it grew back, so.
That's true. But I think I'll like it this time. And if I don't, then you won't be seeing me for a month.
Yeah. It's Lillian, but it's like from here.
I'm going to be like, hey guys.
Just her eyes.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed.
Have a good week. We're going to go get some ice cream and watch Love Island.
Bye.
Peace.